right, we're doing this last game. What is this? Game 74, MLB Baseball Season 2, 2018. St. Louis Cardinals, we got at Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies lead the series 2-0. This is the game closer between us of the three-game series. It's been great. St. Louis Cardinals season record 47-25. Philadelphia Phillies are 58-16. All right, so this last game should be great. I'm Coach Big Kurt Lloyd Green online. I'll be coaching Philadelphia Phillies. If anybody want to join any leagues where you can win money in my seasons, friend me on my PSN at Joe Price 834. Friend me on Facebook under the name Joe Price, or friend me on my YouTube page Devin Smith. Hit the subscribe button, then hit the bell so you can be notified for new content. Also, check out my Facebook page, Joe Price Hall of Fame, which is an exclusive championship Facebook page that has playoff championship content from the past and the present.
From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies baseball starts right now. Nick Pivetta will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
So striding in, Dexter Fowler. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For St. Louis, right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
First pitch on its way. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Into the box, Jose Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. In there, a base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
In now, Tommy Pham. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Fastball called for strike two. Here it comes on 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And it's the Cardinals that'll strike first here, and that base hit makes it a 1-0 ball game.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He'll come in here at 263. 9 homers and 42 runs batted in. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Grounded to the right. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Settling in now, Jed Jerko. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know,
I've noticed you've been singing a lot lately. Are you ready to get back in the studio and cut a rug?
I think
LOL.
that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
You know what? I haven't done it yet, but thinking about it. Thinking about it.
DeYoung.
Thinking about getting back in the studio again.
At first, 2 out in the inning.
Oh yeah.
Big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start,
yeah, I used to like that.
Can't capitalize any further.
Studio was real nice.
Settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Phillies coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Luke Weaver, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
So what's been up, Uncle Phil? What you been up to today? How's your day? What you been up to?
ready. Here's the first offering. Lined into right, a base hit. So here
Do
in the
you
first
still
inning,
have
the
any
leadoff
old
man
records
support to
that you
kick
made?
things off.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there.
You know what? My
who in
friend
this
got all my
lineup
music.
is going to pull out the old ambush, knock to right.
Yeah, my boy took all my music, man.
Here's the center.
I won't even go into all that, but my boy got all my music.
Nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of mad about that. Yeah, he took all my music. He got my music in his studio, you know what I mean?
First delivery to him on the way.
I know how that
Grounded up
goes.
the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
Oh, I'm not going to even mention
We
it.
take a look at this
You know,
Cardinals ball club
I ain't
as
gonna
they
even
enter play
mention.
this afternoon. They
You know what
have
I'm
not
saying?
been playing their
He,
best
but he did me
lately.
dirty.
They've dropped
Well,
4 of their last
sort of,
5.
man.
Yeah, Matty, this team
Sorta.
finds itself with a huge
He sorta.
lead, double digits right now, and climbing,
He
playing
sorta.
really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Tag there by Molina. He's out at the plate.
Batting third, left fielder.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want
My
to play.
uncle was a
Currently
great
leading
guitar
the
player
National
before
League
he
in
passed.
that category.
How old was he? Yeah, how old was he when he passed?
Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And this will be a base hit as they too will play to run in the
Let's
first
go,
inning.
Phil!
Tie up the ball
On the
game
board.
early.
Hey, there's a clean
He was
base hit right there,
54th.
D-Row, to drive that runner in from third base.
Yeah, he was telling the boys, get it ready right here. I'm going to walk home on this one. That was easy to read through the hold, and he was able to take his time scoring from third.
Oh, man. Well, was it shocking to you or no?
Yes, he swings and misses at a
Was
first
that
pitch
shocking
fastball,
to you?
0-1.
Or
And
no?
he comes in
I
as the
think that's
player to
kind of
watch
young,
out
man,
for,
but
hitting well over 300 on the season.
you know, we're here today, going tomorrow, man. You know, we ain't making it. We're not making it.
Pulled toward right center field. Fowler giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. With
No,
that,
he
a look at
smoked
the
and
Phillies
drank a
batting
lot, so
order in
it
this
comes
one.
with the
Stands out to you,
territory.
Danny?
All right, there you go.
Carlos Santana. He's coming off.
There you go. I didn't want to mention that. I didn't want to mention that. You know what I mean?
If you're looking
I
at
wanted to
one
leave that out,
category
but
and you
okay.
like the long ball, this is the
You
guy
know what I mean?
to
That
watch.
explains a
One of
lot.
the best power threats in the game right now.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
It explains a lot. You know what I'm saying? Not, you know, like, and when I say explains a lot,
Swinging a hard hit
that,
ball down the line in right, and that is down as that could be 2 bases.
well, you know, we all gonna die at some point, but basically it's really just about prolonging your life.
That's the
You know what I'm saying? So we try to eat the right thing. I try to work on that, you know, even eating the right thing and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I don't drink or smoke, you know, but I have to try to work on my diet and stuff like that, you know. So I don't eat that much, you know what I mean? I eat like maybe 1 meal a day, 1.5 meal a day, something like that. I drink a lot of water
Right-handers thus far
and stuff like that. Try to do a walk a day, get some exercise in.
First pitch on its way. But
Yeah.
swing just got to try and straighten that one out. Hit sharply on the ground. DeYoung's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Dad!
Phillies will have to be
I thought I was going to be able to
content
get
with
something
just the
before
one.
Dad.
We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. all tied at 1-1.
Yet I have to work on how I eat because I eat a lot of restaurant food.
Yeah.
Digging in, Marcell Ozuna. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he
Don't
hits
beat
better
yourself
against
down.
southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Don't beat yourself down. Okay? Take it in moderation, slowly but surely. Little bit by little bit. You know what I mean? If you eat a lot of ground meat, switch to something light. Take it slow. And then wheeze yourself off slowly for surely. You know what I'm saying? And you'll see what I'm saying. But, you know, if you eat heavy, just wean yourself off.
This is skied into short left
slowly
center.
for surely.
Hoskins waits on it.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't telling you, you know, if you like restaurant. Hey, what's up, man?
Look at the Philly D.
Fast and
guys,
freaky,
the thing
what's
I want
up?
you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Nothing, just a little tired. How are you?
Oh, good. I'm good. I'm fine, man. You know, I got some rust today or whatever. I'm good.
On its way.
I'm good.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Chase and he tracks it down. Nice play to
what a catch. Let's go Phillies.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Luke Weaver, as he'll get his
that
first
catch across
opportunity
field.
in this one.
Grab that ball.
Damn.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
All right, straight down there. Hey,
he's
strike.
going with him here.
He's strike.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing it.
Get out of there.
That will retire the
yeah.
Order go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second.
100 miles per hour. Get out of there.
Stepping in, Jorge Alfaro. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first. Comes set with the 0-1. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play.
Batting ninth, pitcher.
The pitcher, Nick Pivetta, steps
The
up to the
real-life
plate in a
Phillies are third in
sacrifice
their division.
situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Yeah, they are, but I'm first in my division.
On the way. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Pham is there, 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. He singled his last time up.
Hernandez.
Here comes the first pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third. All tied at 1-1. The William Penn statue above City Hall here in Philly as we're set for inning number 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dexter Fowler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
That's the best part about video games is when your team is playing bad in real life, you can still kick butt on the video game. Have you seen the statue?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, what about that, Uncle Phil? You know what? That's the good thing about the video games, yup. If your friend are getting their butt kicked for life,
pitch inside like
and he fouls this one off.
Oh man, yeah, man. Your team getting their butt kicked in real life. You still a hero on the game.
Hernandez.
This is
play, and that'll get down for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
This is real life.
You could tell he was thinking fastball.
This is real life right here.
That's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and
this real life right here.
Right center.
The Browns.
Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
You talk about the Browns? The Cleveland Browns going to be nice next year, man. They got Tyrod Taylor and a bunch of players. The Browns going to be nice next year. They're going to be nice. The Browns they're about to do a whole evolution on Cleveland Browns, man. You better check the roster. They've been doing good in draft free agency. Oh man, they got Tyrod Taylor. He was with Buffalo. That's the quarterback for Buffalo. He wasn't bad. He's not a superstar.
Ravens fan, we haven't been good for a while.
Go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find
but y'all got a ring.
Scratching your head.
The Baltimore Ravens, y'all better than the Cleveland Browns. You have to keep that in mind.
Have you seen the new DT we got recently?
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
No.
He takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Didn't mess around.
Oh, okay, DT. No, I haven't seen it.
That was pretty impressive, man. I really
Baltimore Ravens.
Trusts and works off his fastball.
I gotta see who y'all going to get. Y'all got RG3. I gotta see who else y'all got. RG3 ain't that good though, man. Ever since he got his hamstring, his leg, his ACL, he hasn't been the same. Best years was with the Redskins.
Someone from the Lions.
He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer
Detroit Lions won the Super Bowl in my season. Last season, the Lions won it all. Detroit Lions got the highest rating in Madden 19. So watch out for Detroit Lions.
That pitch right there.
The city of Detroit, the Lions.
Getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Williams is there, 2 down.
Greg Robinson is who we got.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
A 1 pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. And that retires the side. Cards leave 1.
The Ravens also picked up Michael Crabtree, and we picked up John Brown, and we picked up Willie Snead, and we had a very good draft.
The Ravens? Y'all got Michael Crabtree?
Herrera. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, Michael Crabtree is pretty good.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is on the ground over to first. Martinez comes up with it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Our division sucks though.
Riding in once again, Rhys Hoskins. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Well, the Ravens, y'all got to play
Hit well on the ground.
Y'all got to play the Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. Andy Dalton and them.
First baseman, number 41, Carlos Santana.
Yes,
Ready
so
for
it's up
another
for
chance.
grabs,
Carlos
LOL.
Santana flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
I don't think that division's hard.
Here now the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball.
That's not a hard division.
On to first, and they don't come any easier.
I mean, well, maybe people say the Steelers might be hard because the Steelers is the leader of that division. I think the Steelers, but like I said, that might change next year because the Steelers got knocked off by Jacksonville. The Jaguars are going to be nice probably next year.
Not if you're a Browns fan.
Back with Mark DeRozan.
I'm an Eagles fan.
Matt Vasgersian as the TCU product. The left-handed hitting Matt Carpenter is the first to bat in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is bounced foul near the secret weapon, Jose Oquendo, in the third base coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Williams is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 3.
And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies Road to the Show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Digging in to try it again, Jed Jerko. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
I did a Madden 1-6 sim and it took 2 seasons to win the Super Bowl.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike one to start the at-bat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Madden is hard, man. I lost in the first round. I was pissed. I'm still pissed about that, man.
4 hits and no errors.
My last season, man. I lost, man.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes.
Any
and
titles?
The first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Yeah, I won 2 Super Bowls in 11 seasons.
Stepping in for the Cardinals.
Last time I won was season 4. I live streamed that, and season 8 is the last time I won it.
On its way. There's a strike.
We got 2 championships, but not back to back.
Ozuna is a batting line residing in the 230s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
The Seattle Seahawks, man, keep knocking me off, man. The Seattle Seahawks, man.
Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hernandez is there, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1.
Oh, man. Don't worry about it.
Pick things up where we left
Don't worry about it. They're going to build another super team.
Follow up the double in his
the Warriors, don't worry about that. They're going to get there. Yeah. They're going to build another super team. Watch.
Who was the last NFL team to win back-to-back Super Bowls, or has that ever been done?
In there, a base hit. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the
New England Patriots.
Take a look at the Phillies.
The Patriots did it a couple times.
Sits in 3rd place in that.
2 or 3 in a row. Tom Brady, the Patriots did it. The 93 Cowboys. Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin. The old school 93 Cowboys did it. Back to back like that.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Pham ranging back and off the batter's eye.
Let's go.
An impressive shot.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. What a home run for the Phillies.
Straightaway center, home run number 9 on the year, and it gives the Phillies a 3-1 lead.
The Warriors are gonna disband because of the FBI finals investigation, but what do I know?
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. A base hit in his first trip. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball
He'll be
driven
glad
to
when the
right
Warriors
field
fall
and
apart
deep.
and tired of
it'll
seeing
fade
those guys
just at the
all
end
out.
and winds up a long foul ball. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Yeah, eventually, yeah.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Ryan Flaherty reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. First
Even
offering on
Oakland's
its way.
pissed at them.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Standing in now, Nick Pivetta, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, coming from a guy that made his living throwing a baseball, anytime a pitcher gets a base hit, I know that wasn't hit hard, but it's going to go down as a bullet in the scorebook.
Yeah, 100%. I know it's frustrating to watch the opposing pitcher get a knock, kind of the knock you expected. But you know what? He put the ball in play, and now he causes a problem.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in there, base hit. Long throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, D-Roll, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Into the box now, Odubel Herrera. Line drive to center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Roll, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. That's in there, base hit. Hernandez rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as they push the lead to 5 now.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Roll, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic.
I'm doing good. Who am I speaking
Here's
with?
Carlos Santana now, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
Junior.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the
6
stream.
runs, double the amount of hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul.
Good.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Awesome.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that
Oh,
runner
my
across
God,
from third.
man.
Now batting, right fielder.
Up next will be Nick Williams, and they're runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away.
I'm surprised at how fast these baseball games be going.
You talk about when I stream?
The 0-2 pitch. Popped him up.
You talk about when I stream them or
is there?
The real life game?
Playing
You know what? You know what? I've been
Up next for the
Yes.
Wong will move into the on-deck circle now to try to
you
get
know what? But
something
sometimes
started
they go
with one
slow.
down in the inning.
You know what I mean? Like sometimes they go slow. Like basically, I don't know how I'll be streaming them, man. I don't know.
Hit back
Like
up the middle.
I have a flow with how I do it.
Throw just in time.
Where-
Oh, that was awfully close.
You know.
next for the Cardinals, right fielder, Dexter.
Digging in and
Before
looking
you know it,
for
the game be
Dexter
over.
Fowler. It was a two-bagger for him in his last
Yeah,
at-bat.
it just depends.
Ready with
Right,
the
it
first
depends.
pitch.
Right,
Here it comes.
it depends because there's some people that stream baseball and it's boring. Like they stream it and the game
Into the windup.
it drags out all day.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I don't want it to drag out all day. You can do it where the game goes slow. You know, you can do it where it goes slow.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. And
Not gonna
he struck
mention
him
old
out.
TV
His
bad
7th of the
content.
ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail 6-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 70, Tyler Lyons.
Ready once again, J.P. Crawford. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
The 0-2 delivery. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The next 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fowler has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not what he had in mind before the day started. Digging in once again, Jorge Alfaro hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch on its way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Pham is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Ryan Flaherty. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pham has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Phillies down in order. They lead it 6-1. The next to bat for St. Louis, Jose Martinez, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Backhanded and safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Phillies have elected to.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
I just figured out what happened to Ryan Howard. He was just released from the Atlanta Braves, and they say it's probably the end for him. Has T.
And instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. In now, Tommy Pham. He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Pivetta with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Nick Pivetta. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here comes the first pitch. Hit to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Cesar Hernandez in head-to-head action against Tyler Lyons. He's 2 for 3. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing to make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. No balls and a strike to count. Hernandez at second. Herrera is over at first with 1 away. A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. Into the second deck and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 46 now for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch like this. But they do, and he makes them pay for their mistake. He's been doing this all year long.
But if you have no balls, how are you supposed to have 6 now?
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. Pham is there. 2 gone.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Fowler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's the Phillies 9 and the Cardinals 1.
Phillies and Cardinal are way too trash.
Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. So striding forward now, Matt Carpenter. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. He comes back with one in there for a high strike. 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's Jed Jerko now.
As he rips it on the ground to second.
To his right, Hernandez. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
So coming to the plate, Marcell Ozuna. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He sure does. Make it 14 in a row set down now. Carving him up as the side is retired. Digging in now for Philadelphia, J.P. Crawford. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
J.P. Crawford.
Here comes the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna is under it. 1 out.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Alfaro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's flared toward left center. DeYoung ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Ryan Flaherty. As he'll cut on and miss at a good slider at the knees for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Fowler is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll start us off in the 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Again, another foul ball. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Greg Garcia will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. On the year, Garcia has proven to be one of the best hitting pitchers around. Get this, his average up over 300.
This is the classic case of the modern-day ball player right there. You can have the batting average if your OPS is north of 800.
Garcia stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now batting.
And now time is going to be called here as we've got some Yahoo out there on the field. And per Major League Baseball, we're not going to show it to you, but security's got him surrounded now, and he's likely going to spend the rest of the afternoon in the pokey. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Dexter Fowler. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 home. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 for the Ledger? They continue to stack up. 17 in a row set down now as the side is retired again. John Brebbia enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ready for another shot now, Nick Pivetta. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. Pushed softly over toward the right side.
Did you hear Ronda Rousey got suspended for 30 days?
What you want to do on the mound is he allows the opposing pitcher to reach to lead off the inning.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Jerko gets dirty. Touche, sir.
Now batting. Center fielder.
Digging in once again, Odubel Herrera. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted the other way to left center. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw won't get him.
Up next for Philadelphia. Left fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Rhys Hoskins. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard down the right field line. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Hoskins behind the count 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Hernandez on second. Herrera at first. One gone. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ozuna is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Carlos Santana. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line hard down the line and right. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. 0-1 count and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. There is Jerko. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. Phillies on top, 9-1. Digging in to try it again, Jose Martinez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game. Pounding himself.
Tommy Pham.
Ready for another chance? Tommy Pham. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now, Paul DeYoung. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, that one got the pitcher. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Riding in once again, Matt Carpenter. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. Here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Williams racing back and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Here's Jed Jerko now as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Carpenter stands at second with 2 gone. Popped him up. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts, but listen, he was good from the 1st inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Phils took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Nick Pivetta earned his 9th win of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Luke Weaver struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Philadelphia Phillies. 9 runs on 17 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For St. Louis, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Our paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park this afternoon, 43,500. The Phillies thank you for attending and reminding you, please buckle up and drive home safely.